All right, welcome back. This is part two called Buying More Time. So I went down to talk to her. I said, so how much for last night? Let's start there. She says 15 USD. I was like, I could deal with that. So I said, how much for tonight? $15. I was like, okay, all right. This is doable. I wasn't sure what figure she was going to throw at me. I mean, online, there's deals going all the time, and there are plenty of deals in the area. Starting as low as $6 and $7. And it's not unusual to pay $10. And the price I was quoted was about $10.50 a night for 30 days. Again, very reasonable. So I said, she's like, oh, you're trying to pay with your credit card. I was like, yeah. Because frankly, I'm trying to avoid another credit card advance. If I use a credit card to pay for my motel, I get some interest-free time to pay it off, and it works well. Get the points, all that good stuff. So, I try to do that as much as possible, especially as much as I travel. And if I take the money in a credit card advance, I get the fee plus, ridiculous, fees. And the interest runs immediately. The juice is running. So I was trying to avoid that. So, the PayPal thing didn't materialize. I was like, darn. Then she said, well, we could, arrange for you to pay MasterCard. I was like, okay, great. Let's do that. Send me an invoice, give me something to pay, and I'll pay it. That didn't materialize. So the next thing was bank transfer. Now, I got some experience with transferring some money overseas, and none of it is really that great. Transfer money overseas, and of course, this being a weekend, it would be Monday. I would have to pay a fee. My bank would probably do it pretty quickly. However, the banks over here, it's anybody's guess. The last time this happened, it was going into 2 weeks. The place was mad at me, and of course I was out my money and no one cared. So I wanted to avoid doing that again at all costs. Because frankly, I'm the bad guy when, all the banks, it doesn't work out, right? Or it takes forever. Because everybody's nervous about getting paid and checking out is coming soon, and there I am gone. The lady mentioned that she wanted me to stay. It is real competitive in the area. There's lots of deals. I personally don't want to book Airbnb. I don't love Airbnb. I don't want to support Airbnb. The fees are nuts. If anything, all you're doing is helping Airbnb. You're not getting money into the, this place's hands. Frankly, you're paying a ridiculous premium for these apps, and the apps are getting very competitive, offering deep discounts if you're willing to commit for 30 days. Airbnb even discounting 50%. Agata the same way. Agata being probably one of the better apps for booking in Asia in general. Booking, I think owned by Agata as well, but very competitive. So there's lots of options. And if nothing else, Thailand, stage right. We're very close to Thailand, and Thailand's a free visa. And if nothing else, I could go over to the Cat Motel for $2 a night, hang out with my countrymen, and smoke the reefer and hang out. I spent many a nights in Thailand, and very cheap. Lots of connections over there, and I can swipe my card, no issues anywhere, and problem solved. Probably for like $10. I only bring that up for the vlog value, but it's certainly worth looking at. I don't feel like I'm ready to leave to Thailand just yet. So here I am. Checkout will be tomorrow. I am pretty tired. This is at least I'm able to go back to sleep and get some of these videos maybe upload. I have about 60, 70 videos from the trip that I'm looking to upload, itching to upload. And so there's that. So I upped my reels a little bit. Reels being the local currency. Got to the ATM as I need to buy service for my phone. I'd been using those little $1 for 5 gig cards that I'm not sure you actually get 5 gigs, but the internet is pretty cheap as far as cell service goes. So, I was looking to do some of that, and of course have some pocket money to be able to get some food. And think this over a little bit. If nothing else, try to figure out what the next move is here. Definitely a booming place. There's no doubt about it. From my walk around the area, there's a lot of foreigners out there. But I also feel like there's a lot of competition for those dollars. And I feel it's my job to vlog about the experience as much as possible, because I'm looking to share that, because this nomad lifestyle, much like the glamorized van life, is grossly misrepresented across the internet. There's very few glamorous moments about living in a van. I could have done that. I could have bought a car or a van and slept in my car and surfed on the beach and took a shower and went to the library. But it's just being a homeless in California. Could have went down to Tijuana. But it really wasn't what I was looking to do. And if nothing else, these people that are buying these expensive vans and doing these makeovers and stuff like that, just plain misleading to people trying to save money. Being a nomad, being a van lifer, all of these things, glamorizing it, making you feel like it's okay. I live in my van. You're homeless. You're homeless. And the same as me. I contend that you're probably better off with an apartment. But my buddy who lived in his van, that sleeps at a friend's house, pays a $800 a month van life payment for his van. He lived in California, so he was paying, $1,700-$1,800 a month, something like that. So now he has a $800 a month van payment. The cost to fill the thing is very close to $200, and not saving much money. But he also says, the appeal of the thing is really this, people get out from underneath these very costly, rentals, as he did, saved a bunch of money immediately. And, you know, there you are living in your car. And you know, the barrier to entry to get back to an apartment and stuff like that is pretty crazy. So that's why I feel like at the very least you should be looking to move, you know, Tijuana, some of the border, you know, regions of the United States. If you're looking to actually save money, I mean, if nothing else, I mean, moving to Asia or just getting out of the system that costs so much money is really the ideal way to go about it. Being in Vegas, I mean, the costs just to eat, groceries and stuff like that, were more than the cost of, you know, where I am now. And it was pretty ridiculous. So that being said, working on a plan. I'll be vlogging about the plan and giving a room review of my $15 room here in Siem Reap, just in the heart of the tourist zone. Probably looking at some lunch here soon. Had some coffee for the first time in like two days. It was good. Get my caffeine levels up. And actually I'm on the hunt for some cashew chicken. I definitely love the cashews in the area. And the closer you get to Thailand, in the Philippines, the cashews are wonderful. So on the hunt for some of that. And I'm looking to upload these videos that about the bus trip I took over here. I'm excited to see how they turned out. And I'm excited to see how this turns out. As soon as Mary gets up, we'll start looking at options. And we'll see what the next day brings. Check out time tomorrow at noon. Keep you posted. Thanks again for watching.